So far, we have seen how a heavenly voice warns Kans at Devaki's wedding that her eighth son will be his demise. Now, moving ahead, the unfortunate Devaki and Vasudev are imprisoned right after their marriage. After a year of marriage, Vasudeva and Devaki were blessed with a son named Kirtiman. Bound by his vow, Vasudeva brought his infant to Kans, knowing that Kans would kill this child. Vasudeva was in a profound dilemma. Such dilemmas often ensnare noble individuals. They may give up their lives, but they will never lie or break their promises. Vasudeva, filled with deep sorrow, entrusted his son to Kans. Seeing Vasudev's commitment and fearlessness, even the cruel king felt sorry for him and said to him, "O Vasudeva, return to your prison cell with this little and delicate child of yours. Now why should I fear this child? According to the divine prophecy, your eighth son shall be the cause of my doom. I'll surely kill him, there is no doubt about that. Hence, bring me your eighth son." Vasudeva took Kirtimana and headed towards his prison cell, but he didn't believe Kansa's word, knowing that Kansa's mind could change at any moment. And then, in Kansa's court, someone said, "Narayana, Narayan. Greetings, Devarshi Narad. O great sage, tell me, what brings you to my court?" "O king, I heard the conversation between you and Vasudev." "Devarshi, you're talking about Devaki's first son, aren't you? But why should I fear her first son?" "O king, you're repeating the same mistake in this life as in your previous life. What do you want to say, sage? Please explain clearly." "Narayana, Narayan. O king, in your previous life, you were a demon named Kalnemi. In that life, at the behest of the Devas, Lord Vishnu himself destroyed you. The same thing is going to happen this time as well. At the behest of the Devas, Lord Vishnu himself will be born as Devaki's eighth son. Vasudeva, Devaki, Nand, Yashoda, Vrishabhanu, Rohini, Akrur, Kirti, and the other Yadavas in your kingdom are all incarnations of gods and goddesses who have taken birth together in Braj to destroy you. O monarch, the voice from the sky did not even tell us where to start counting these sons. Was it saying that the count would begin from the first son to the eighth? Or would the eighth be considered the first and then counted up to the first? These devatas are extremely deceitful. They eliminate people like you by devising such tricks. Now, Narayan, Narayan, who knows? This first one will be the eighth, or the eighth will be the first. This very first one will become an obstacle in the way of killing the eighth. Who knows? What? Kans said in shock. O king, who knows what form the end might take? O monarch, it is not so easy to understand the illusion of that Narayan. Well, I'm leaving. Narayana, Narayan. Saying this, Sage Narad disappeared. The sage's words echoed in Kansa's mind. Who knows what form the end might take? Who knows what form the end might take? Hearing Narada's words, Kansa's eyes turned red with blood. He ran to Devaki's cell, where Devaki was gazing at her newborn baby. "Devaki, Vasudeva, hand over this child of yours to me. He is my death, isn't he?" "No, no, brother. What are you doing? This is my first son. What harm will he do to you? Grant him the boon of life." "No. Whether it's the first or the eighth, I won't let anyone live. I know all the tricks of these evil gods. You all are fooling me." Vasudeva spoke up. "Oh, Kans, don't be so cruel. Fear God. Fear God. I will not let any of your children live, O Vasudeva." Saying this, Kans snatched Devaki's son from her hands. Devaki fell at Kansa's feet and began pleading. "No, brother. What sin are you committing? Have mercy on me. Have mercy on my child. Don't do this. I fall at your feet." Kans pushed Devaki aside and moved forward with her son. Devaki screamed, "Brother, don't do this injustice to me. No, don't do this to me. I won't be able to bear it. Have mercy, brother. Have mercy." "Now watch as I take the life of the person who intends to take my life," Kans said, as he slammed the newborn baby against the prison wall, crushing him to death. "No, no, my child, my child." "In the same way, I will kill each of your sons." After saying this, Kans walked out of the prison cell. Vasudev and Devaki were devastated by what they saw. This was repeated 6 times. Devaki pleaded for her child's life, while Kans mercilessly killed the children. Sage Narad had also told Kans that all the Yadavas in his kingdom were incarnations of some god or goddess, so he sent his army of demons to destroy them. Fearing Kans, the Yadavas took refuge in kingdoms like Kuru, Panchal, Kekaya, Shalva, Vidarbha, Nishad, Videha, and Kosal. Devaki became pregnant for the 7th time, and this time Adishesha himself resided in her womb. This child became a source of grief for Devaki and Vasudev. They were worried that he would be killed like the other children. However, God had other plans for this child. Lord Vishnu, seated in Vaikuntha, summoned his eternal power, Goddess Yogamaya, and said to her, O Goddess, the time has now come to destroy unrighteousness and establish righteousness on this earth. I need your assistance in this sacred task. Just as you previously placed 6 Hiranyagarbhas in Devaki's womb at my behest, so this time you have placed my Adishesha in Devaki's womb. Now I ask that you transfer this child to the womb of Rohini, Vasudev's first wife, who is currently at Nandaraya's place in Gokul due to Kansa's terror. I shall soon incarnate on earth, so I also ask that you be born in Gokul as the daughter of Nanda and Yashoda when I am being born in Mathura. O Goddess Yogamaya, mankind will forever remember your role in this story. They will build temples for you and worship you in many forms and under many names such as Durga, Bhadrakali, Vijaya, Vaishnavi, Kumuda, Chandika, Krishna, Madhavi, Kanyaka, Maya, Narayani, Ishani, Sharada, and Ambika. This son of Rohini will be named Sankarshan because he was pulled from Devaki's womb and transferred to Rohini's womb. And the first part of his second name will be Bal because of his immense strength and because he will bring immense joy to those close to him. Hence his second name will be Ram and his full name will be Balram. O Goddess, now you leave. As you wish, O Chakradhari. Saying this, Yogamaya transferred the child who was growing in Devaki's womb in the dungeon of Mathura to the womb of Rohini, who lived in Nanda's residence in Gokul. When the people of Mathura came to know that this time Devaki had suffered a miscarriage, they were very sad, and everyone started saying, Oh, how did poor Devaki lose her pregnancy? She already has a mountain of sorrows, and on top of that this, who knows what is God's will? 5 days later, on the 6th day of Bhadrapad month, during the Swati Nakshatra on Wednesday afternoon, Rohini gave birth to Lord Adishesha in the form of Balaram. All the gods and goddesses showered flowers on Rohini, and out of joy, Nandarayaji donated 10 lakh cows to the Brahmins. Now you must be wondering if it was Lord Vishnu and Goddess Yogamaya who were implanting and transferring the children into Devaki's womb. Why did they allow Devaki's 6 sons to be killed? So as we know, Kans was a demon named Kalnemi in his previous birth, brother of the demon Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu and Kalnemi were both staunch enemies of Vishnu, but Kalnemi's 6 sons were Vishnu's devotees. Seeing his sons turning against him, Kalnemi cursed them, saying that because they had insulted his brother Hiranyakashipu by considering Vishnu as God and not him as God, they would all be killed by his father Kalnemi in the next lifetime. And that's exactly what happened. Kalnemi in the form of Kans would kill his own sons from his previous life. After this, Lord Vishnu descended from Vaikuntha to earth and entered the womb of Devaki. At the same time, Goddess Ashtabhuja Yogamaya entered the womb of Yashoda in Gokul. Devaki acquired divine radiance due to conceiving Lord Purushottam, the creator, nurturer and destroyer of the universe. Devaki's radiance was so intense that no one could look at her. In that prison of deep darkness, Devaki shone like lightning flashes through thick clouds. Hearing of her radiance, Kans also came to see her. Unable to bear her radiance, he thought, this means that my enemy Vishnu is about to come to earth. Devaki was never this radiant before. What should I do now? Should I kill her right here? No. I can't do this. My fame and glory will be tarnished. Moreover, she is a pregnant woman and my sister too, Lakshmi, quickly leaves the home of a person who is extremely cruel by nature. Moreover, a person who oppresses his own sister is like a dead person even while alive. I shall wait for this eighth child. Thinking this, Kans abandoned the idea of killing Devaki. Now you must be wondering how Kans, who didn't stop himself from killing Devaki at her wedding ceremony, could stop now. This was the influence of Lord Vishnu. When God Himself is in front of you, you are no longer capable of committing sins. The same thing happened with Kans. He couldn't even think of killing Devaki. Devatas like Brahma, Shiva, Indra, etc., who were eager to see Lord Krishna, reached Devaki's prison to have a glimpse of Lord Vishnu. All the gods, with folded hands, began to praise Lord Vishnu and Devaki, saying, "O Lord, your qualities cannot be described enough. You are the one who protects this universe by taking various incarnations in past, present, and future. O Chakradhari, O Padmanabh, O Lakshmikant. It is our good fortune that today we see in you in your complete Krishna form, the best among all your incarnations. O lotus-eyed one, just as you saved us in your previous incarnations by taking the form of Ram, Narsimha, and Varah, this time you have assumed your supreme Krishna form. Victory to you, Lord, victory to you. O Devaki, you are very fortunate that Lord Purushottam himself has entered your womb. You are great. You are a part of the same goddess Adishakti whom we worship. Do not fear Kans now. Your days of suffering are about to end." Saying this, all the gods departed. Here in his palace, Kansa instructs his soldiers, saying, "O soldiers, establish a security circle around Devaki's prison. Remember, as soon as Devaki gives birth to a son, I must be informed immediately. The soldiers must be aware of any air that reaches Devaki. Be vigilant. Instruct the entire palace's guard to surround the prison." Kans issued this order, but can anyone prevent what is destined to happen? And then the night arrived when the Lord was ready to be born. Every part of my being was overwhelmed with happiness. The whole world joined in celebration of the Lord's arrival alongside me. Upon his arrival, the heavens were serene, all paths were illuminated, and the waters of rivers, streams, lakes, and seas were purified. Lotuses blossomed abundantly. A delightful scent permeated the atmosphere. The deities and divinities, Gandharvas and Apsaras, sages and kinnars in the heavens greeted the Lord with music, dance, and drumming. Thanks to the favor of Indra, it was raining cats and dogs. On the 8th day of the dark fortnight of the month of Bhadrapad, in the Rohini nakshatra with Harshan Yog and Taurus zodiac sign, at midnight on Wednesday, when the world was still in darkness, Devaki's prison was illuminated, where Devaki gave birth to the Supreme Being. The Devatas blew conch shells and showered flowers to welcome Lord Sri Krishna on this earth. The child's eyes were like lotuses, and he had four soft and beautiful arms, one holding the Sudarshan Chakra, the second the Kaumudki mace, the third the Panchajanya conch, and the fourth a lotus. Vasudev praised the Lord and pleaded to him, saying, "O Lord, I request you to take the form of an ordinary child, for as soon as Kans learns that you, Lord Hari, whose sworn enemy he is, have been born, he will definitely kill you." So, hearing Vasudev's request, Lord Vishnu assumed the form of an ordinary child and addressed them both, saying, "O Father, in your previous life, you were a virtuous Prajapati named Sutapa. O Mother, your name was Prishni. In that life, you were husband and wife and performed severe penance to me with great devotion. Satisfied with your penance, I appeared before you and asked you to ask for a boon of your choice. Then, Mother, captivated by my illusion, asked for a son like me. Hence, I was born as your son. In that lifetime, my name was Prishni Garbha. I was born again as your son. In that life, you were goddess Aditi and father was sage Kashyap, and I was known as Upendra. My name was Vaman too. Now, in my third incarnation, I am once again your son. And this time you shall attain salvation, O Father. now listen carefully to my words. Entrust me to Nanda and Yashoda, the residents of Gokul, and bring the daughter born to them here. Do not worry about Kansa and his guards. I'll take care of them. O mother, my eldest brother has been born. Your seventh pregnancy was not a miscarriage. I had delivered him safely to Rohini's womb. O Lord, your divine play is unparalleled. We have complete faith in you. We shall devoutly follow your orders. Devaki and Vasudev said. Hearing this, Lord Vishnu disappeared. Receiving the Lord's command, Devaki and Vasudev's iron shackles broke automatically. Vasudev then took the child form of the Lord in a basket. Devaki came to bid farewell to her son, and tears welled up in her eyes upon seeing him. Devaki, looking at the child, said, O son, may my cruel brother never cast an evil eye upon you. Devaki, let me go to Gokul. I have complete faith that he will be safe with my brother and sister in law. My lord, how will you get out of this dungeon? Don't worry, Devaki. Just as these chains were broken, the Lord will definitely find a solution for this too. Leave your son for a while and let me go. What a misfortune. I couldn't even see my child properly for a moment and he's leaving. Devaki, don't cry. I understand you, but for my son's life, I must take him away. Vasudev, clutching his son, approached the door of his prison cell and saw that all the soldiers were asleep. Lo and behold, all the prison doors began to open. It was the goddess Yogamaya who, with her powers, put all the guards to sleep and opened the prison doors. Vasudev now left the prison carrying the child form of the Lord in a basket. Like, share, and subscribe if you like our videos. Please also comment on the video and express your thoughts and questions.